I'm Daryl Kornicki. After 18 years of working in radio, I was recently let go. With no wife, no kids, and no job, I also have none of the traditional things holding me back from the journey I've always wanted to take. On my '05 Harley Softail, I'm going to hit the road and take the journey it was destined for. I'm going to make some friends, share some stories, and hopefully learn something along the way, like what's next. All right, it's January 9th, 2011, and as far as motorcyclists go, this is like the halfway point. So like the motorcycle show goes on every year at this time. A lot of people, this is what marks the middle of the winter time to get ready for it. We're down here today. I'm going to go in and see if anybody will talk to me, see if we can find some answers to the pressing questions in life, including why dried meats and motorcycling go together so well. Hey, it's pretty cool. Motorsport Plus said go on down to TO and check out the Motorcycle Super Show. So 2011, let's go see what it's about. You'll find babes and beef. Okay, I'm gonna come talk to you and tell you all about that, alright? Okay. Some hardcore. If you gotta die. Me? I'm not making any more excuses. This is Jackie Fitzgerald from Motorsport Plus, and I've been in this place, I've been living here for the better part of the last 6 months. Yeah, I sleep on a small area in the back. The cool thing is, you guys have become more than a dealership to me. You guys have become friends. Specifically you and Jamie. Yes. You've been absolutely amazing, everybody in this place. What's it about Motorsport Plus? It's a little bit different.
We have more of a small town mentality when it comes to our customers, that it's more about our customers than it is about the sale, I think, because a lot of dealers are in more major metro areas. They don't have that same kind of personal connection with their customers.
You do volume. I mean, you got the same people that keep coming in here year after year after year, right?
That's the whole idea.
Steve and Laurie, who own the place, right? And how many years have they been doing it now?
Steve and Laurie have been 29 years now.
And where'd they start in Kingston?
They came to Kingston to work at Motorsport.
Now, how long have you been with them?
12 years.
Good people to work for?
Very good.
In addition to the bikes, just the merchandise that goes down here, that's a good part of the business now, isn't it?
Definitely.
Clothing?
The clothing and the parts, the add-on parts are the biggest part.
Okay. Well, we'll find out a bit more about that. Now, you got some other areas in here outside the showroom. You're going to show me that new little area in the back
Yeah,
with the sample bikes?
Let's take a walk.
Now, this is cool. Customer lounge. I mean, one of the things about a Harley dealer is pretty cool is people come around and they don't just walk in and walk out. They tend to hang around for a little while. They might be getting service done. This is pretty cool. It's like a fit shop that you got in here. You've made it easier for somebody that wants to pick up accessories and that kind of stuff, which is such a big part of it.
Harley came out with a couple of new programs this year that I jump both feet into. I love anything new with Harley that has to do with marketing and getting people on bikes. This is the Fit Shop, which is the second in a series of fit shops that they're coming out with. What it's doing is fitting people to the motorcycle. So this is a great tool to show people how to make the bike fit you, how to make it comfortable. The way it's set up, it's just a gasket system in here, so there's no...
It's funny, my old motorcycle, the handlebars did come out that easy, but when I was driving it...
No cables, nothing to worry about. It's just a whole kit to convert the bike over. So that changes very quickly the positioning on the bike, so the bars.
I know you guys always get mad at me for going on the wrong side of the bike, but no, but it's just not even feeling that. It's actually getting a visual of whatever it is you're going to do to it. Now you got to get it fixed and you want to add a whole bunch of customization. Why don't you show me the parts department? Jen, you look after when somebody gets a bike in here, they come talk to you because obviously bling's the next part, right? They want to do the bike up, they want to get pipes, everything else.
Yes.
You're the guy to talk to.
Yes.
What's the first thing most people come in and say, look, change this for me, or this is what I want to make my bike my own?
Usually it's just personalizing it. More cosmetics to change things, to set it apart from the run-of-the-mill Harley Davidson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you'll help out too because obviously you know the way things fit, you know the way things are going to look properly
Yes.
in a bike. Somebody may see it in a catalog and it's like, no, you'll talk them out of it, right?
Yes. And if it is garbage, if I know it's going to break, you know, I'm not going to recommend that.
Now, how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this now I've been here 11 years, but I've been doing Chrome Consulting for 3. All I do is around motorcycling, and I strongly believe I was conceived on a bike, so I think that's why I know everything about it.
So your old man, did your dad ride?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. He's been riding for 30-some years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember what was your favorite bike that he had when you were a kid? Do you remember it was one you weren't allowed to jump on? Or climb on, touch?
He's always let me. I think the most one that I was intrigued by was the 1972 Serby car with a suicide shift. That was fun.
No kidding.
Used to drag race cars and so forth, so then it just kind of branched from cars into motorcycles, and we've always chopped and modified our bikes.
I'm going to meet this guy Gipper later on.
Yes.
I understand you had a lot to do with that building of his bike. I haven't seen it yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm basically going to meet him for the first time. What kind of challenges were you looking at when a guy came in who doesn't have use of his legs and wants to ride a motorcycle? Like, where did you guys start?
A lot of it was basically through either the internet or through the experience that I do have. Actually, my father-in-law rides a trike also. Started the same idea with the air shifter and so forth because he doesn't have any legs either. So it was too easy to make it more convenient. I mean, anybody can ride.
How cool was it working with a guy like that who just wanted to get back on the road knowing how much you love it?
It was a good feeling, being able to help somebody that, you know, to me doesn't really have a disability. He's done very, very well, and he puts quite a few kilometers on that.
When he took off out of here, was there a couple of you guys sitting around, or were you just, was it just another day leaving the shop?
No, there were a couple of us, because of course
Lots of pictures.
Yeah.
Because it was cool. Kind of like a big thing.
Yeah.
One for motorsport, but also for him, to see, his basically his freedom.
first started talking about getting real stories from regular motorcycle riders, everybody said there was this one guy I had to meet. Justin's his name, but everybody kind of knows him as Gipper. Regular rider, all right, except his motorcycle has got 5 wheels. Now this guy took a hit in life that apparently didn't even make him flinch. He's got a perspective and understanding that most of us would envy.
How old were you when you started riding?
Well, we used to do. I grew up in a small town, so you used to.
What town?
Gananoque.
Okay.
So you used to trade your buddy the car for the bike without a license and just
Yeah.
put a ticket and go. But yeah,
They can, yeah.
yeah.
That's a nice thing about having 4 cops in town, right? You can get away with stuff like that. So
I'm 26 now, and what? 2 years ago we built that.
Yeah.
24. So we did that, and I got 3 now, and 2 Sportsters. My brother rides one, and my wife rides one.
cool. Now, when did you have your accident? Tell me a bit about.
2001.
Okay.
Got in a single motor vehicle accident. Nothing, just a minor setback, and decided to build from
Oh,
it.
wait a minute. Minor setback. Most people would say, man, life's just changed. Some people would say, give a right up on it and say it's done.
I was an all-star football player in Kingston here. Big dreams to go with my buddies to university to play ball.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was change course and figure stuff out. I've always had a thing for Harleys and always wanted one. And after my accident, it was just kind of like, I'm never going to have one. And then Junior and I got talking. We figured out how to rig one up and came in and purchased. And we built it. I'm not going to let a minor setback hold me back from living a day-to-day life. This is who I am now. If you don't like it, there's the door. If you want to jump on board and ride beside me, let's go.
Yeah.
You know, I coach football, so it's,
You're still involved in it.
still involved. It's you got to take a little, give a little. So football was taken from me, so now I give back to the kids to teach them what I knew. So you got to figure: do you want to sit back and let everybody else have the fun, or do you want to lead?
The cool thing is about meeting a guy like Justin is it really does help put your problems into perspective. Here's a guy that's leading the way. He's not just a follower. And with the family at Motorsport Plus getting together and figuring out how to put him back in the saddle, giving him back his freedom so he can live his life his own way, it's a pretty cool story. It's a pretty cool bond. So thanks to Motorsport Plus for letting me hang around for another afternoon. And thanks to Justin, his wife Allie, and brother Josh for showing me that an accident might slow you down, but it's your attitude that moves you forward.